I don't know if Mr. Jamai remembers, there was a time when his two leaders, one who has sadly passed away, Mulayam Singh ji, and Akhilesh hosted a former US president in Lucknow called William Jefferson Clinton, with a view to promoting Uttar Pradesh as the Uttam Pradesh at that time. Amar Singh had coordinated and facilitated all of that, and Bill Clinton was there. I think this entire debate has been hijacked around yoga, and many asanas are being created. I have only 4 or 5 points, and I will borrow Anand Ranganathan's word briefly, which will never be brief, in my context at least. So I have 4 or 5 points. Number one, is India's position today a dominant one or not? The answer is yes. Narendra Modi is India's Prime Minister. He's not going there as Narendra Damodar Das Modi. He's the representative of 1.4 billion Indians in India, and he's a representative of all those Indians living as part of our diaspora. It's a moment of celebration for India. It is not about giving tarif or, talking about Modi's achievements. Number 3, India was lacking in soft power. You're absolutely right. I think Sanjay made the point. Wasn't there yoga before? Of course. There was Ayurveda before. Basmati has always existed, but someone went and patented Texmati in Texas. So, we let go of our IPs. Willy-nilly, we let go of all these IPs. Today, we are bringing those IPs back. Number 4, and this is a very important point. Modi and every prime minister, every head of state's primary business is to make their country of origin attractive to investors, attractive as far as the narrative is concerned, and to make sure that people look at India, in this case, in a new light. Manipur is a problem. There is no denying that, and no one should move away from that. But today, when Narendra Modi is in Washington, D.C., or New York, going towards Washington, D.C., is this a moment to show a lack of grace? Do you always want to mock your prime minister? You talk about opening a shop of love, but you have salesmen who are filled with hatred trying to sell products. What kind of shop of love are you talking about? Is this the day to parody your prime minister? Is this the day to make fun of him? Is this the day to say that this man stands for nothing and he's but a stage actor? Because you're playing into the hands of the very people who destroyed the Indian narrative for years, until they have a man today who's willing to take them on. It's no one's argument that Narendra Modi is solely responsible for where we have come today. From Nehru to Modi, everyone has been a contributor to this fantastic journey. If you don't want to deny Nehru his tremendous role in India's independence, why are you so graceless, petty-minded in negating everything that Modi has done for the last 8 years? P. Chidambaram went on record in Parliament when he mocked rural India, saying that people will never accept digitization. That's happened. 370 was a Congress wish list. It happened. The Congress created, and rightly so, they had the vision for Aadhaar. Who implemented it? Narendra Modi. Do we forget? When Manmohan Singh was taking steps towards the Oval Office, there was another gentleman tearing up an ordinance, Rahul Gandhi. Was that not disrespectful? For God's sake, we have a problem in our country for every solution. We have become a nation of haters. And that, to my mind, is the worrying factor. Today is India's moment, not Modi's. Modi happens to be the Sutradhar. He's merely a representative. And he's an elected prime minister. He's not someone who sneaked in through the back door. It's not Narendra Modi's job to go to Khan Market every morning looking for an opposition. And I will only say this and no more. I've been going, as I'm sure Sanjay and many people on the panel, for years to America. Earlier, we were looked down upon. It was as if they were providing us largesse. It was as if we didn't stand up to be counted. That narrative has changed. It's a great tribute not to Modi. It's a tribute to every Indian. It's a tribute to the Indian who has believed and made that belief transformational for India. And I think we need to salute that on this day. We need to talk about our soft power. We need to reclaim that high ground. And we need to stand up and be counted amongst the comedy of nations. Why are we so dismissive about our people's achievements? It's not yours or mine. It's a collective achievement.
Dr.